What's up, guys? This is Raymond Iron by McKinney. Today I'm going to make this video a little longer than I usually do. Relatively longer, speaking, since time is not really, linear time is not even a real thing. But I'm going to talk about in some of my notes here how I talk about that the universe is already complete, it's already available to us, and yet it's forever expanding through ourselves, relative to ourselves. So I talk about a lot that speech or images, your self-talk, your mental self-talk or mental images that or mental visualizations, when you're thinking from those states, when it's thinking from the state, that speech and images produce mechanical motion or vibratory correlates. Everything's energy vibrating at a particular frequency. The mechanical motion or vibratory correlates produce friction, repulsion, and then friction produces electricity. Electricity, which is also interference patterns. Electricity also produces magnetism. Magnetism, electromagnetism. Then magnetism produces heat. Heat being expanding invisible energy through the focus point, the completed 100% completed focus point. So when I'm talking like this, guys, do not underestimate the power of your speech, your images, your mental, your self-talk, your visualizations. They're objectifying themselves moment by infinitesimal moment. What you see around you is just your own refracted subconscious, your subconscious refracted outward, relative to your self-talk and your mental images that you produce within yourself. And I also mentioned one thing in here. As I expand through myself subconsciously, objective reality proportionally animates proportionally relative to my oriented, attuned, frequent, live by focus. So what appears is like objective reality animating. It's really me infinitely collapsing within myself, infinitely expanding through myself, guys. I'm forever becoming increasingly aware of what already exists here and now, in this eternal, omnipresent moment here and now. And I told you about the magnificence of Tesla's 369, where I've said in a couple of videos, or some of the messages, that you can write it, think of it as like this: 1/3 times 3 is 1. 1/6 times 6 is 1. 1/9 times 9 is 1. Now, if you take one of those products, say 1/3 times 3 equals 1. You can also write that as 0.333 repeating times 3, which is also 1. And then break that down even more. It's 0.999 ... equals 1. And then move the decimal place 2 places to the right. You get 99.999 ... percent equals 100%. So the 99.999 ... percent expanding invisible, what we call as empty space, is really expanding invisible energy through the 100% completed focus point. So 99.999 ... percent equals 100%. You are forever expanding through yourself as the focus point, the 100% complete focus point. You're becoming forever increasingly aware, guys. 99.999 ... percent of what already exists here in this eternal, omnipresent focus point moment here and now. The 100% focus point. Gravitating focus point. I also talk about that as I mentally go deeper and deeper into my subconscious mind, by direct my focus in relation to my ideals, desires, needs, and all those things. As I do so, time becomes more eternal and space becomes dimensionally larger proportionally, showing that time and space are serial, an infinite series of interstellar universes. I am the gravitating focus point, forever expanding through myself, the 99.999 ... percent empty space, or an expanding invisible energy. I am forever expanding and collapsing, spiraling and gravitating around and within the 100% completed electromagnetic focus point of myself, relative to myself, guys. This is kind of my diagram here. You can see those spirals there. You're infinitely gravitating. When that focus point right there, guys, the more focused you are on a point, time becomes more eternal. Space becomes dimensionally larger. You recognize the events that already exist. Everything's already available to you guys. When you become increasingly aware of what already exists, that's when you can see the synchronicities happen. The coincidence is more than just coincidence. Everything mathematically coincides relative to your oriented, attuned, frequent, live by focus. So what you focus on, literally, your focus reveals reality, guys. Don't let the appearances deceive you. The appearances only mirror. The appearances only mirror what you're focusing on subconsciously. They're projections of your subconscious. They're revealed through your subconscious. What you place your focus on reveals more of itself relative to you. The deeper your focus, guys, the more it's going to reveal itself to you. And this can be related to things like maybe being a basketball player, or any like sports, business, all these things, guys. You see these people when those who are just so invested in focus. You may hear other people say, "How does this person have so much time?" Because when they invest in their focus and time, guys, time is on their side, literally. So when you're one who really masters the power of focus and observation, of your observing yourself in relation to your circumstances, desires, ambitions, goals, everything, guys, that's what's being revealed more to you. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because those are the states that what they're focusing on. What you focus on magnifies more of itself. It's common sense, guys. It's common sense. What you focus more on reveals more of itself. Everything's already available to us, guys. There is no such thing as lack. There is no lack of money. There is no lack of food. None of that. Unless we keep putting our focus on there's lack and shortage and not enough to go around. If you keep putting your focus on that, that's what's going to reveal more. That's the illusion that's being revealed. That you're given the illusion that there isn't enough to go around. When really, guys, when I tell you 99.999 ... percent, that forever expanding, it's forever expanding. There's infinite supply, guys. Infinite supply within this eternal, omnipresent moment here and now. This focus point here and now, the 100%. You're forever becoming increasingly aware of what already exists, guys. There is no lack. There is no shortage. There is no disease. Simply take your attention. It's continuously taking your attention away from your seeming problems and placing them on opportunities, goals, ambitions, things that what you desire, guys. What you desire, you already have. You already have everything available to you, guys. It's a matter of tuning in and what's being revealed through you. Nothing comes to you, guys. Nothing's attracted to you. Everything is forever being revealed or projected through yourself and collapses relative to yourself. It's being revealed. Life is forever revealing itself through you, relative to your oriented, attuned, frequent, live by focus. And to master your focus, that's where you talk about images and self-talk. Maybe I could say some, like when I made that video a couple of years back. Isn't it wonderful? Just using words like "isn't it wonderful?" Really get into that state. That's what automatically puts you in a state of focus. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Think from that state, guys. Isn't it wonderful? And then wonderful things. What implies to you as wonderful? Those experiences must reveal themselves, guys, by law, by universal, or whatever you want to call it. Law. I like using the word law because it just sounds so assuring. That's why I go by. I also came up with my own law, the law of iron body. Whatever I focus on reveals more of itself relative to myself, guys. This is your universe, guys. This is your universe to forever explore and discover. Nothing is out of reach. Everything's already available to you, guys. The whole universe is literally yours to explore. It's being revealed through you guys. Nothing is outside of you. Nothing is out of reach. What appears as separate from you, or what appears as not there, is just out of your focus. You're just not attuned into that. But what you see, you can only, what's only being revealed to you guys is only when you're in tune with it. When you continuously attune yourself, attune your focus in relation to your ambitions and desires and needs. That's what's forever being revealed through you. This is how awesome life is, guys. You have infinite time and infinite energy deep within you, within yourself, guys. It's forever being revealed through you. You have infinite time and infinite energy. It's being revealed through you. When you go dimensionally, when you go deeper and deeper in your subconscious mind, when you're meditating, when you're praying, or when you're really in deep in thought, that's when time becomes more eternal and space becomes dimensionally larger. That you have infinite time and infinite energy. That everything is already available to you guys. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. You're forever becoming increasingly aware of what already exists through your oriented, attuned, frequent, live by focus. Your focus reveals reality, guys. Your self-talk, your self-images, your visualizations, they produce or reveal your objective reality. And no one can take that away from you guys. Nothing is... You're forever given to yourself moment by infinitesimal moment. You're forever given ideas to yourself, and they're being revealed through you. Whatever idea you contemplate on, whatever idea you're contemplating on, it's inevitably going to reveal itself relative to you guys, depending on how desirous you are of it. How bad do you want something to be revealed through you? How desirous are you of something? It depends on the degree of your desire, guys. That's when events are going to relatively manifest faster. It's in proportion to how desirous you are of it. How bad do you desire something? And you live by it. I am the Iron Body. I've always been a master magician. Life is always rigged in my favor. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? That's an affirmation right there. That's a statement that you can live by. That I can live by too. So guys, I hope this video helps. God bless you all, and happy manifesting. What will the Iron Body do? I am the Iron Body. I've always been a master magician. Life is rigged in my favor. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Bless you all, and happy manifesting.